What's going on, guys? Steelers lose to the Bears in overtime yesterday. We would have made this video yesterday, but we were kind of too busy after the game. But anyway, here we are with the video.
Yeah, Steelers lose to the Bears in overtime, 23-17. Honestly, it was just a bad performance overall by this team. You know, offense struggled, defense couldn't get a thing going, especially in the running game.
I mean, the pass defense did okay, but
pass defense was good, yes.
But the running defense, hell fucking no.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell that was about, man. But
let Jordan Howard run. Jordan Howard ran
Jordan
all
Howard
over.
and Tyreek Cohen. I just want to say this. That is a scary 1-2 punch for the Bears.
And
that is probably the only thing I was worried about in this game was their running game.
Exactly.
They have a very strong running game. I gotta tell you this. Jordan Howard is a beast.
He is.
Well, they both are. But Jordan Howard, you know, he was going in and out with injuries. Kept coming into the game, got the game-winning touchdown. I got major respect for him, man.
Oh yeah, he's definitely a tough.
He's gonna be a major star in the league eventually. Well, he already is, but you know, he's gonna be a much bigger star. Could potentially be the next Walter Payton. I don't know, man. But let's get into the game. Early mistakes, you know, that basically set the tone for this game. I mean, Martavis Bryant dropped an easy 6 points on the first play of the game.
He was wide open. He just literally dropped it out of his hands.
Granted, it was slightly overthrown, but Bryant definitely could have still caught it.
Oh yeah, without
a doubt, yeah. And Eli Rogers muffed a punt, which the Bears recovered. Which I mean, it resulted, I believe, in a touchdown, but
yeah, it resulted in a touchdown. I can't remember who got it, but
and then Ben got sacked, and then he fumbled.
It was a strip sack,
and then it was recovered by the Bears, and then I mean that resulted in a missed field goal, I believe. But at the same time, early mistakes, you know, like I said, set the tone for the game.
Exactly.
And you know the defense struggled with tackling. Missed tackles, you know, they left Adam Shaheen wide open for a touchdown.
Especially the missed tackles, man. Like that's got to stop.
Especially in the run game, seriously, man. I mean,
like I saw a bunch of missed tackles on Jordan Howard. Like they literally kept hitting him with their shoulder, and he was still up. They didn't finish the tackles.
That's been a main problem. That's been a main problem with our defense for years now. Missed tackles, and that goes for everyone: defensive linemen, linebackers, safeties, defensive backs. You know.
Like, finish your tackles.
For real, though. Like
these missed tackles have to stop. It's ridiculous how many missed tackles we had in that game.
Yeah, seriously. And like I said, we had no answers for the Bears' running game. No answers at all.
Exactly.
They probably had, what, over 200 rushing yards on us?
Total, I believe so.
Something like that. I don't even know. But all I know is that they beat the shit out of us with the running game.
Especially Jordan Howard. Tyreek Cohen was in there a couple bit, you know.
Yeah, Tyreek Cohen reminds me, like I said, he reminds me of a mixture of Darren Sproles and Steve Smith. He's small but fast, strong, physical,
elusive,
aggressive. You know, I like that from a player, man. So
exactly.
You know, Tyreek Cohen, you know, he's a real good receiving back as well. So they have very scary running back core.
They do.
So, and then a weird, I don't know why I'm smiling, but a weird sequence happened at the end of the first half.
Like
Boswell,
the Steelers.
Boswell went for a field goal.
Well, first of all, the Steelers went on for had a pretty good drive to set up the field goal.
Yeah, and then Boswell went for a field goal, which I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, would have put us up 14-10. But it was blocked, and then it was picked up by Marcus Cooper. He goes all the way down to the other side of the field, you know, going to get a return touchdown.
Exactly.
And then Vance McDonald. He's trailing, never gives up on the play. He comes down.
Yeah, Marcus Cooper starts to slow down, thinking he's got an easy touchdown. And Vance McDonald just rushes down and
bops the ball out.
Yeah, before Cooper can get the touchdown, bops the ball out,
forces a fumble, and Jordan Berry bats the ball out of the end zone, which is a penalty.
Which is legal, yeah.
But I thought it would result in a safety, which it did not. Instead, the ball is spotted at the 1-yard line. Then the Bears go for a touchdown. They get penalized with a false start, and then they go for the field goal and make it, putting them up 17-7, I believe, at the end of the first half. But I thought it would result in safety.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I would think.
I don't know, but
maybe because of the penalty. That's why. But
yeah, maybe because there's a penalty. You know, it resulted in it being at the 1-yard line. But usually when there's a penalty in an end zone, like from the offensive team, like a holding or an intentional grounding, it's usually marked as a safety.
Exactly.
Unless that's different for this rule. I don't know, but they got a field goal, so very weird sequence.
Very awkward.
Very weird, but I don't know, man. And then I mean, you know, in the second half, you know, the defense started to play a little bit better. You know, we started to get more turnovers. The Bears fumbled. It was recovered by Sazier. put us in field goal position, and then Bell pounded in for a touchdown, I believe.
With his first rushing touchdown of the season.
Yeah, and then towards the game, I believe we had 3 straight opportunities to get a turnover, and we failed them all. I believe one was a fumble, one was an interception.
That Mike Mitchell dropped.
And one was a drop fumble, like Mike Glennon dropped the, muffed the ball.
Yeah.
Kind of fumble, but we didn't recover. But we got to work on the turnovers, man. We got to execute more turnovers, and we didn't apply pressure on Glennon like I thought we would.
Yeah, there wasn't a lot of a pass rush. There wasn't a lot of pressure.
There was not.
I think we only got like 1 or 2 sacks on him.
We gave Glennon a good time in the pocket. I mean, sure, he didn't have a good game, but that's just he's god-awful.
They hardly ever passed it. They just ran it because they knew the running
the running game
was going to do
their
something.
run game is the best part of their team, or the best part of their offense. But
it's probably the best part of their team anyway.
We didn't really apply a lot of pressure on Glennon, but our secondary played decent. It played pretty good. We didn't.
We got a couple turnovers. J.J. Wilcox was able to get an interception.
Yeah,
which was a good play by him anyway.
Yeah, but the secondary played pretty good. It didn't really allow a lot of passing yards. Was pretty good in coverage. But our rush defense needs work, major work.
Oh yeah, definitely, without a doubt. Granted that we didn't have Tuitt and T.J. Watt to help us, but still, even the backups got to do something.
Right. But towards the end of this game, like I said, we had 3 straight opportunities to get a turnover. We failed. It went into overtime. Game went into overtime, of course. Tyreek Cohen had a big run. Obviously, was taken back because he was marked out of bounds. But during that play, now I'm not sure if any of you guys saw this, and I don't mean to make excuses, but I saw a holding penalty that was not called by the ref.
Yeah, the number 15 of the Bears. I don't know who number 15 of the Bears is, but you could see him kind of holding Joe Hayden. It was Joe Hayden, by the way, who was trying to get a tackle. He was literally holding Joe Hayden's jersey and kind of pulling him back, which should be a holding.
And I was yelling at the TV, "Where the fuck's the holding call?" And then I was pissed, dude.
And Tyreek Cohen ran all the way up apparently for a touchdown, but like we said, he went out of bounds.
And then Jordan Howard got the game-winning touchdown, and on that run, it looked like another holding call that was missed. And like I said, I don't mean to make excuses, but there was like 2 or 3 missed calls in overtime. So, not like I said, not to make excuses, we kind of got robbed. I mean, then again, at the same time, we didn't deserve to win because our team played awful. Like I said, the offense struggled. The rush defense didn't do anything. We didn't apply a lot of pressure. We didn't get any turnovers. We didn't deserve to win.
Exactly.
We did not deserve to win.
We lost to another crappy team.
The team, the Steelers did not play well at all. Did not play well at all.
The offense did not click whatsoever.
Yeah,
they did some here and there, I mean, Brown had a hell of a game, and everything. Bell did decent, but the offense didn't really do a lot.
But defense, except for the run defense, like I said, they did good. We forced a few turnovers, but not too many. Wasn't enough to win the game. And offense, they continued to struggle for some reason. Brown and Bell, they had real good games. Brown had a hell of a game. But it wasn't enough to win the game.
Exactly.
Offense, offense still needs to work on the deep ball, and I gotta give credit to the Bears corners, man. Marcus Cooper, Prince, Emu Kamara, and Kyle Fuller. They did real good on the deep ball. I
have to admit
they were real good in coverage. So I gotta give credit to them.
I have to admit they did pretty good against our receivers.
Now they didn't really do too well at stopping AB most of the time.
Yet again, who stops AB?
That's true. But other than that, they did pretty good. So I gotta give credit to them. And I got to give credit to the Bears, especially their run defense. They played real well. Not the run defense, their run offense.
Yeah, rushing offense.
They played real good.
They did very good. So I have to admit.
I got to give credit to them, man. But only if Bryant caught that pass on the first play of the game.
I don't know how you drop something like that.
Only if he caught that fucking pass.
That's something Brian's got to work on.
But we lost the game. It didn't really surprise me at all.
Because we did say it would seem and feel like a trap game, and it kind of was.
Yeah, I mean, at the same time, you gotta think we don't really do too well against bad teams in their house, but to take the game into overtime and keep up with them a little bit, it's a little bit impressive. But at the same time, the Steelers didn't really play too well.
Exactly.
Bad performance overall, in my opinion. But we gotta work on that. Seriously though.
The rushing defense definitely. The offense gotta click more.
For real though.
There's gotta be a lot of stuff that they have to improve.
But I mean, our trend of losing to bad teams and playing down to our bad teams continues. I don't know why. It's like
ever since Mike Tomlin has been our head coach, that seems to happen.
I don't know, man. But you know, offense struggled. Run defense didn't do much. They didn't do anything actually. Bad play calling. You know, like I said, we didn't deserve the win. So
anyway,
we didn't deserve this game. So.
Well, I have to give a congratulations to the Bears on the victory.
Yeah, good job on the win. Good luck this season. I do think the Bears are on a rise, though. They're on a rebuild. It might take a few years, but
they can get.
All I gotta say is start Trubisky, because
if they can upgrade the offensive line, and get some targets, the Bears' offense could very well be good.
Yeah,
considering their freaking rushing offense is freaking tremendous.
Yeah, so add Trubisky in there. You got a young running back. You got some decent receivers, because, you know, they still drop passes.
Exactly.
You possibly got a future tight end, Adam Shaheen. You got a young running game, so you got a real good offense right there. Fix up defense a little bit.
Bears could be something in the near future.
Secondary a little bit, then, yeah.
Bears could be something in the near future.
But,
it's possible.
But congratulations on the win. Good luck this season, and let's just get ready for Baltimore, man. I mean, it's going to be a tough game. The Baltimore Ravens got blown the hell out by the Jaguars, which I did not expect, but I was happy to see.
Yeah, I did not expect that at all from... It's like the Jaguars seem to play, like, very good in London for some reason.
Then they should move there.
Yeah, they always play good in London, but it's, like, not so much in Jacksonville.
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird.
But you got to bet Steelers and Ravens game.
It's going to be a good game.
It's going to be intense.
Because, you know, the Ravens are going to want to bounce back after a terrible loss, especially at home and especially against the Steelers.
And you got to bet.
You know the Steelers are going to want to bounce back.
Especially losing in overtime like that.
Yeah, so, I don't know, man. It should be a tough game next week. Let's just get over this loss, get ready for next week. But, bad performance overall, man. But, let's
get ready for Baltimore,
we just got to work on it. I mean... But, you know, at the same time, you know, it's early. We don't really do too well early in the season. It was an away game. It was a bad team. Like, you know, we have history against bad teams in their stadiums. But, you know, I mean, bad performance, but at the same time, you know, I'm seeing a little bit of upgrading. A little bit. Not too much. Slight bit, but, you know, we just got to work on it, man. But towards the end of the season, we should be doing well because that's what the Steelers do.
Throughout the past couple of years, we've always, you know, done great towards the end of the season.
Because as the weeks go, we start to upgrade. But I'm sure they'll bounce back because they usually do. But
hopefully.
Let's just get ready for Baltimore next week, man.
Like, comment, subscribe. We'll see you later. Peace!